Hi there. So we're doing a recap of the Settlers League. I'm going to be showing off my characters, running some maps, maybe some commentary about the league in there. Um, but yeah, it was a good league. It was very long. We got made a lot of progress. This is my RF character. Um, some cool weapon enchants. I just have 15% chance at night. We have King's March. Just trying to do a little vault for the league so I can look back on this.
Oh, good.
Right. Shipping. I think we're close to a large shipment. We're waiting 4 more mil. Probably come back to that here soon. Yeah, RF character. This is Pox's RF character. I'm going to do a showcase, and I have 3 other characters I want to show off because we had the time to make some characters. So, just checking my maps here. That doesn't really matter too much, but we'll throw Beyond on here. So this is just a map, monsters, not much else. Look at here. This is for T17 scarab farming. I'll show off another build that is for T17s, but I primarily farm T16s until very recently. So if I go to my maps, 110 T17 maps, lots of red maps going through here. So yeah, you see I farming T17 maps and a bunch that I can't run. And I'll show off some T17s later. So that's the map. Here's the character. I'm hoping I didn't like roll a brick map. Usually regex filter, but I just picked this one out rather quickly. There is a shrine I can't pick on this map for this character. I'm going blue side. I primarily run red side. MTX just coming in. So tomorrow's a new Settlers event, a month-long event. They redid the Ascendancies. Super hyped about this, but this is probably maybe the last time I play this. So I'm just gonna go through here. Super comfy. Go down. I throw traps, but you have to explode. Right. Just gonna go run through here. And not a lot showing up on my filter for good reason. Okay, tainted fusing. I don't pick all this up, but I did pretty well in currency. So your typical RF. Fire trap, doing a lot of the single target. It's comfy. It's very comfy. I never die. Ran ropes on this. Don't die. But doesn't do a lot of damage. I run I think I have 200% rarity, so like looking for gold a little bit. And so here the league mechanic is super loud. It's a little loud. Just a bit. Just pull it back. Okay, yeah, so it's fun. Ran 1,500 maps on this character, just running through. We got that. And yeah, I can take any hits because it's running a Defiance and it's RF and it's Page Blood. So there's some pieces there. A nice dagger, nice helm, that sort of thing. Reduce extra crits. So I wanted to make it live through a lot of things. So the Annihilator's approach was important. And then there was, the rational doctrine is important. So typical RF character, like Pox covers this a lot better than I do. So I'm gonna go to a map here. I am sharing some pieces, just a few between my characters. So I'm gonna throw this flask. I didn't want to have to buy 2, but I got some rarity on my rings and stuff. So that's the RF. Right, a character. So I usually play a main, and I usually have a support. I tried going for a third-person support this league. This is my Crybot. It's cool in concept. This is Snap's Crybot. So big thing is these proximity shields, and then just doing full exertion cries, getting a lot of endurance charges and protections. In general, these things do pretty well. You got this Dark Seer to get a level, I don't know, 25 raised specters for an additional one. So the proximity shields are nice. There's some other specters. So it's a Spectre, Crybot. There I go to my screen. But this is a support. There's a lot of tattoos on this one just for the speed. Warcry speed is super fast. It's kind of expensive for early league. I believe it had... okay... just tanky specters that can't do damage, right? So make sure I can't do any damage, and relatively good defenses. Didn't die support character. I think the belt was important. Yeah, nearby enemies convert some of their damage to fire, so elemental physical conversion. So armor is always a problem. Physical mitigation is not a problem, but elemental resistances are a lot better, and especially since endurance charges are giving elemental damage reduction. Yeah, I played. I did not play this build too much. Just got it to maps, leveled it up a bit, but by the time I was done, people were able to run solo. So I don't know if I'll run this again in this fashion. Plus, is a third support, so I needed 2 other people. So this is that. Then I'll go into this really unique build. This is a gift towards end of league. I've had it maybe a week or so. And this is a super speedy build. It's meant for running maps rather quickly, right? Millions of damage, you know, not billions, millions of damage, and then just I think like gets up to like 400% movement speed or something like that. It has Death's Oath, and then it has Caustic Arrow. So you know you can see the dot damage on the Caustic Arrow, and then it just scales AoE. I wonder if that's a stat there. Area of effect. I don't know if I see that one in game. It's withering step. Let's go to Caustic Arrow. I don't think area of effect. That might be too much to ask for an in game. But then under defenses, you see the 340. That changes as you get in game or in a map. So super nice for running, especially farming T17s. Like if to get them, this is a lot more comfortable than the RF. So this is mirror plus build, super optimized, and then you have this enchant here. Scales with minion damage of all things. I thought that was pretty unique, but super fast. Has 100% poison on hit. I want to get this into a map soon, but the tattoos are everything is like perfectly fit. Like this would be extremely hard to fit. Poison chance is exactly 100%. And then there's just movement speed, fleet foots everywhere. I have a couple levels that I could get, but even these jewels, like this jewel, is perfect for the build because the elemental resistances on this build have to be perfect. And then it has your increased area of effect. It just gets huge when you kill enemies, especially. So it has 4 of these assert dominance, which is huge, and then these are 12. Passive skill large jewels rolled perfectly, and then even to get to 100%, this unnatural instinct is huge because you actually pick up the tattoos off of these small ones here, and you get a little bit more movement speed. I think the mage blood on this, yeah, again, movement speed on the mage blood. So it was a really cool gift from a guy who ran probably 20,000 maps during the league, and then I'm just going to show off one, and run a map, probably terribly, but I'll throw Beyond again just to get some things. So the map setup here is just for mobs, getting some gold, not in T17s. And then if I was farming maps, I'd flip this out. So I'm going to just hit activate here, run through. This is a strand. I mean, you're running strand. You're gonna go. I'm just gonna try to go rather quickly here. I'm not gonna pick anything up. That is probably the biggest bottleneck at this point. Is just picking up stuff and having a good filter. I'm not gonna run that. Right. So, oh, things aren't loading in. They really did something recently before the league. I think. Yeah, as the Herald, you just run through. And again, it's better than RF. It covers the whole screen, all the AoE. Not doing anything here. Right, you're looking for stuff to drop. Not taking that sale. It's just a base. Just grabbing some of this stuff. And then, again, I think the limitation here is just, I don't know. I think that this map had chaos resist on it. It has millions and millions of damage, but it's not the best. Not the best amount of damage because it's just trying to scale that AOE to be the full screen. So really, it is amazing there. So I need to maybe take an item or two off of this person, and then I'll show you my last build. So I really wanted to do my two T17s because it's sitting on a lot of money for the T17s. So I have this. These are 3 items. Super fast build. I'd run T16s in this all day because it just is built for them. T17s it can definitely do clear all tier 17s, except it's hard on the bosses. It's the bosses of the T17, so this can definitely run T17s, just not the bosses, which is a lot of value you're leaving in the map. But if you want to run a T17 in like a minute and a half, 2 minutes, you could do it with this build. Did I get everything off of this character? The jewel. Yeah, I think these are the 3 things that I'm passing around right now. Necro Settlers is out. Maybe I go over there. I just did an RF. My last build is the Vaal Lightning Strike build. This is 95. This build is one of my favorites. It's the meta, right? This is your peak. I got some. I got some rarity on it because I was really strapped for gold, and I want those large shipments. So I switched some stuff out for rarity that is not adding to damage, but this thing does so much damage. I'm not even like fully complete. Like gloves are, not great. This is like 10 div. There's like a 70, 80, 90 div helmet I could get. I think the most important part with this is what it's enabling it. It makes it so good. Is I have a mirrored weapon. This was pretty cool. So I think this is like considered a 17 link. No, not 70. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 link. Sorry, off by 6 there. 11 link. It's but it has that socketed Vaal skills. Don't have soul gain prevention or 100% reduced. The chest is messed up. I need to move my auras from here down to my chest, and then put a defensive setup in my helmet, and then save an abyssal slot. So these 3 would go into helmet. Doesn't even matter. Almost like it's like okay, I got it. So I'm gonna go down into here, and I'm gonna grab one of these. Elemental weakness. I did a filter on these. I just got to double check. So. This is actually where I am doing my tier 17s. This is what I was doing before I was doing this recording. I'm going to go and I think, yeah, Beyond again, right here. These things, check. It is a Headhunter build, which they're always fun. I'm missing an aura here. I don't even have my automation for the steel skin because I want my Cast on Death portal, just in case I die. It's a quality of life. I'm doing this usually on a laptop. These are fun maps, and I'll probably end the video and then go back and pick up this stuff. But I'm gonna go. not pick up anything, but then go kill the boss real quick because I want to show off the boss. Yeah, I'll take these things, of course. So if you stop with this build, you got to worry, especially before Headhunter stacks pick up. I'll go the other way. Hopefully I don't have to stop this recording. Yeah, so getting some scarabs, which are worth something towards the end of the league when people aren't farming. So I don't know what killed me there. Usually the maps are right to the boss. Does this have volatile whatever on it? There are a few mods that are annoying. But you see, you can just keep spamming the Vaal Lightning Strike. And I think I'm dying to the volatile things. Defenses aren't there. And I can show this off in another video if I wanted to. It usually goes pretty smooth. But I have that portal over there. Just moving around. 0 movement speed. Yeah, those volatile things. I need to backtrack. I didn't even read that on the map. Usually going slower, pretty casual. But just deletes all content. I don't know what happened there. I wonder if it's my sync settings. I'm 6 portal enjoyer. This should not take 6 portals. This is usually a portal and then plus looting. So if I go here, okay, I'm at the boss. I'll switch out. That was with rarity on. Switch out my rarity. And then the boss is dead. So the damage is super good. And I didn't have any Headhunter stacks, right? It goes up to like 9 mil per projectile with Headhunter stacks. So 9 mil damage per projectile. Let's see if I can get there. Those things are going to kill me. Yeah. So, you know what? Let me just go grab another one. I don't. The volatile things are annoying. So reflect, marked for death. What was marked for death do? You should be fine. After kill. I say that, but famous last words. So go pop this in. I don't remember anything too crazy dropping in the last one. Try this again. I don't want to do a cut or anything. I think that's kind of cheesy, but that one was especially bad. Yeah, so just running through this last map here, get to the boss, and then that's the build there. I mean, not only do I do the bosses, it is primarily for farming these scarabs. It's a fub gun build primarily. It's missing out about 30% of its damage just from abyssal sockets, but it does have the nice weapons right here. Oh, I didn't put back in my rarity, but go here. And it's done. So I'll pick up the loot here for these things. Picking up all the uniques because of the dust, just whatever's useful. I'll just go through here, seeing if anything tinks, because we all like the tink, the shrine. Okay, just going through here. And that's your Vaal Lightning Strike, and you can see so many videos online doing showcases or build guides. Take the discernment, sure. So this is a scarab farming. I roll the maps to all 100% plus. Scarabs. And then, you know, you're not sacrificing on not being able to kill a boss in T17. So I'm not going to click that. Yeah, but once you get Headhunter stacks, I mean, I wonder That's 8 mil per projectile right there. So take this one. We have the juicy scarabs showing. There's definitely some other ones that are lower tier showing. Oh, juicier, right? It's all relative. But not the lower tier ones. So you get the point. That's your Vaal Lightning Strike character. I'm gonna probably play a few more maps on this before tomorrow, and then tomorrow there's a new league. Again, Headhunter, it's just so fun. No defenses really. Go into my tree. I don't even have my Lethal Pride set up, which is huge. No Watcher's Eye. I mean, Nimbus. Okay, Nimbus is probably the most expensive piece on this, except for the weapon. But between just getting the weapon, now about the weapon, this is my first MTX mirrored item. So I used a mirror, and I was given the item to mirror by a friend. Good to have friends. I made the friend towards end of league. People get bored. Said hello. He had this item. Run some maps with people. Get to trust people. Don't abuse that. And this is quite fun. All right. So those are my builds. Again, the RF character being where I spent a lot of my time. So it's the league. All right. See you in the next one on the next event. Bye.